In this video, I'm gonna show you how to put your client in the game. Get them back in that mode, got them feeling himself. We're gonna show y'all how to do that in this video, man. Let's lock in. So right now, I'm just combing through the hair, just making sure that I because when you dealing with, he's trying to get his waves back. So when you dealing with somebody who's got waves or they're trying to get waves, you wanna make sure that you're combing the hair in the direction that the waves are gonna grow. So I'm just making sure I comb all the way through the head. And then I'm gonna take my 2 guard. Last time we went a little bit lower than the 2. He wasn't certain if he wanted to get waves last time, but now that he knows that's what he wants to do, we're gonna take a 2 guard. Last time I think we went with like a 3 or a 4. So a 2 for his hair texture is gonna be perfect for like a wavelength. He has more of a loose curl pattern. So I'm just setting in my ball guideline right here. And these are the JRL Ghosts, man. These clippers are fire. The only thing that's different for me with these, because I never used JRLs before, but what's different for me is that you don't really hear no crunch, you don't hear the hair cutting, like it's just a silent clipper. Every clipper that I use, you hear a crunch, and the fact that these don't, it's just so different. They're real light. The ergonomic of the clipper is pretty dope, man. So I do like the JRL Ghost clipper, I do. So all I'm doing right here is, I'm blending in the beard with the lever halfway open. It's a bigger guideline. If you notice, I'm using the corners. I'm not really like digging into the blend. I'm just using the corners of the clipper. I'm gonna like comb the hair down, and I'm gonna hold it there while I blend it in with the 1.5. That was a 2 guard that I just used. So here's a 1.5. I'm just gonna blend the hair in as I hold it down with the comb, just because I don't want to take off unnecessary hair, but also I want to make sure that I get that 1.5 spot softened. I'm gonna have to come back with the 1 guard because it's just gonna make it flow so much easier. So here I am with the 1 guard. If you notice, I'm mainly using the corners. At times I will go with the full clipper, but the majority of the time I'm using the corners of my blade just because it's a more precise cut. So now I'm taking the 1 guard into the taper. This is more of a compressed taper. He does like his taper to be real light on the side, but he doesn't like it too high. So yeah, I'm just taking the 1 guard in, just kind of like soften up that line there. Playing around with the levers, just seeing what softens it, seeing what doesn't. When you have a curl texture that's like this, a curl pattern that's like this, it's always going to be a difficult hair texture. The hair is stubborn. The hair wants to go the way that it wants to. So you see me constantly combing down as I flick out. now I'm going in with the 0 guard. You can kind of see the line that I'm attacking. I'm just really just trying to soften it up again. Like, I'm not trying to really take lines out here. I'm just trying to see what works and what doesn't. I'm going lever close now, just attacking that bottom line. You can kind of see it disappearing a little bit. Yeah, it's doing these type of like compressed tapers, you just have to be patient, man. If you rush it, you're gonna end up raising the blend. So I'm just trying to be patient with it, seeing what works on the lever being open, lever closed, lever halfway. It is starting to come together though, so you can see the process. Now I'm going with a 1.5, taking it a little bit past where that 1 guard spot is at, and I'm trying to blend into the bulk that's on the top. Of course, compressed, you're gonna leave somewhat of a line behind, but I'm trying to do my best to not leave a line behind. And then my camera ended up dying, and of course I left my battery at the crib, my other battery, and I didn't have a cable cord. And by the time I got one, from one of the other barbers, I was already finished doing the other side and the back taper. But these are the JRL trimmers. And I'm just moving the ear so I can get a clean cut for that the back of the hairline. And they are clean right here, like they're super clean. The JRL Ghost trimmers, I noticed that they're a whole lot easier on more coarse hair. So when I was using the client before this that I cut, I didn't record his cut. It was so much more simple to do his with the JRL trimmers. But here I'm prepping the hairline. I just sprayed it down with some alcohol, and I'm just gonna go over that hairline with what am I using? Is it 2 closed? I probably should go with a 1.5 for real. I'm honestly not sure what I ended up doing. Okay, here it goes. Yeah, using a 1.5 to prep that hairline, just bringing down some. I just wanted to be a little bit shorter than the top half of the hair because that hair is gonna grow fast, and I don't want his hairline to overgrow before he gets his next cut. So as you can see, the hairline definitely is gonna be a tricky one. So I gotta like lock in and make sure I pay attention and be really like consistent, all the way through. So I'm just spraying Tresemme hairspray. I'm brushing it down, and I'm using a blow dryer so that it doesn't your clippers are gonna be funky after you do the hairline regardless. Like, you're gonna have to spray them down and stuff, but that just ensures that your hairline is locked in place when you use the hairspray. So here are the JRL Ghost trimmers. This is what I don't like about the trimmer. I feel like as I'm doing this lineup here, I just have to keep going over the same spots over and over and over again because it's not like really cutting as much hair as I would like it to. And granted, me using the hairspray could be a part of that. But when I use my other trimmers, it works just fine. So that's the only thing that I don't like about these trimmers. And there's a weird way that you have to hold these trimmers for it to actually hit for real. But yeah, just setting that guideline, trying to be consistent all the way across. I'm trying to get used to to doing lineups without standing in front of the camera, because I'm so used to just standing straight in front of the camera or straight in front of the client when I do the lineup. So this is a little bit different for me. Because I've been cutting his hair, this is my cousin, so I've been cutting his hair literally, I don't even know, it's been some years. Since I first started cutting hair, I've been cutting his hair. So I kind of already have a good understanding of, which side of his lineup is lower or not. And on this side, I'm just trying to, so this is the lower side of the lineup, and I'm trying to keep this side lower, and then I'm going to look back and see if I should raise it or not, and I believe here I do. Yeah, see, I just had to go over the lineup too many times with this trimmer. we used the pencil, man. I went, the pencil was crazy. These is the 245 pencils, and I was not aware on how fire these pencils are. You don't even have to really spray any, like, or not spray. You don't have to put too much. Like, you can lightly use it and it'll, bro, it's so gas. And I put way too much. So I ended up having to lay the client back and use the razor, which I was gonna do that anyway, but that's how I got the chalk line off. I'm getting used to them though. I just got them. Shout out to Basio and his team, man. They sent us a whole box. They sent it to Dre, of course, but he sent it from the shop, so we had a bunch of enhancements to use. We had the razor holders, the Sean Cuts enhancement card. Man, it's gas, bro. That was fire. Shout out to Basio for that. So here I'm doing the side C cups. I'm just trying to be consistent. This it's not, like I said, man, these clippers, they weren't really hitting like that for me. And they are gapped a little bit, and I don't know. They really just didn't hit like that for me. But after I went over it a few times, it definitely did the job. So. Yeah, so now I'm just kind of cleaning up, man. I'm just trying to see what I can improve on the hairline. I like to take more time on the hairline than most people, because the client, when you hand them the mirror, the majority of the time, all they're gonna look at is the hairline. And anybody that's watching this video at 11 minutes or 12 minutes, however far we are into the video, they're definitely not a client. They're definitely a barber or a student barber trying to learn. So you know that the client is gonna pay more attention to the hairline than he is the blend, 100%. Here I'm just lining up the beard. Because they don't hit really, I knew that I can line up the beard that way. I usually don't do it that way. I usually turn the clipper over. But yeah, he likes some more of a skinny mustache, but it's hard to get the hair that's underneath his nose, so that's why I'm kind of lining it up this way first. Then I'll come back and I'll make the mustache skinnier after. When you're being a barber, you gotta try different things, man. You don't want to just do the same systems and the same type of steps when you're cutting hair, man. It's more fun, the fact that you have the ability to do so, to make changes, to try different things, try different systems, try different clippers. That's what's fun about our job. We can kind of do what we want as long as we get the end result fire. It don't really matter how we do it. So yeah, I'm making this mustache skinnier here. I should have had him tuck his lip, but it is what it is. So here I'm getting my enhancement gun. I got the Sean Cuts hair enhancement card at Basio, and I'm set up. As you can see, I've been using it. I've never really used a enhancement card like the Sean Cuts hair one, so it's definitely gonna be some getting used to. You're gonna see me messing around with it, trying to see what works and what doesn't work. And because he has more of a round shaped head, it'll definitely give the illusion that the hairline ain't straight until certain angles. But we definitely put him back in the game, this one. Because his hair is already dark, it just makes it so much more fire right now. See, this is what I was talking about with the pencil, bro. I put way too much. You ain't gotta put nowhere near as much chalk as I did, bro. I'm really about to just skip to the razor because y'all take y'all time if y'all use 245s, man. Don't put too much, bro. you're gonna be just like this. And I'm cool with putting this in the video. Like, I ain't got no shame in my game, bro, because I know at the end result it's gonna be gas. So I ain't tripping at all. If you don't stretch the skin, you're gonna cut into it. So you gotta make sure you stretch that skin. But you can see, man, when you use that razor, you're gonna get that line out. Getting into the beard lineup, man, I want to match that lineup on the bottom part of the taper. So I'm trying the best that I can to keep that line consistent. If y'all not sub to the channel, please sub, bro. It's gonna help tremendously. It'll help me grow. And if you haven't liked the video, please like the video. It'll push YouTube to put my videos in front of other viewers. So I appreciate that, man. Get to 500 subs, bro. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm focused. 500. This dude is so goofy, man. One thing about my family, bro, we is all goofy. I'm just mad that I'm the only one in the family that don't got a beard. Like, this is insane. So gas. Yeah, he in his bag right now, you see him? This is what a barbering is about, though, man. When you can look back and see what you did for the client, and you see that they feeling themselves, like, that's a big reason why when I cut people's hair, I turn them towards the mirror. I want to see your reaction. I want to see if you feeling the cut. I want to see if you feeling yourself. I want to see if you think that the cut is as sharp as I feel is as sharp. You know what I mean? Like, you turn the client towards your chair in the middle of the cut, or when you're doing the lineup or whatever the case may be, they gonna see. They already know what you bring to the table, and especially if it's a first time client. So this is something that I'm real big on, man. And I'm just spraying, I'm putting the 245 shave gel over top of the mustache because he has super coarse hair on the mustache part, and it's real easy to cut him. I'm just going over the top of the hair, just cleaning up any loose hairs that's trying to stick out, and it's gonna make the waves pop even more, especially when he gets them locked in. Man, I appreciate y'all so much. Like, the love that I've been getting on this channel is literally been insane. And I've created a channel like a year ago. Well, actually, I created it a long time ago, but I started posting like a year ago, and I got like real inconsistent. So I'm trying to be consistent. This is my second video this month. I'm trying to get my third one up before the year is over. Hopefully, I can get two. We're gonna see what we can do. So the best way to do this is just to lay the heel of the clipper on the client's head. It seems like it's super hard to do, but you lay the heel of the clipper on the client's head, and you don't lay the actual part that's cutting on the client's head, it's gonna be money. It'll take off all those loose hairs. Listen, like the video, share the video. I appreciate y'all pulling up so much. We're gonna continue to grow. We're gonna continue to elevate. These videos just gonna go higher and higher, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's continue to grow this channel, continue to show love. Follow me on Instagram at Zaeviews, ZAEVWS, and share this video with a friend. If you're a barber in barber school, share this with one of your homies. Let's see if we can help them become better barber, man. Y'all be safe, be blessed. We out.